Hello, 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 gentlemen. Welcome to Workouts for Older Men. I am Skip LaCour. So glad you are joining me. When you come on, say hello, even if you're watching this in the replay version. Say hello, comment in the section, ask any questions that you have. Share this feed. Right? Let me know what you're finding most valuable about the time that you spend here on my Facebook page. If you're watching it live on Facebook, whether you are watching it live on YouTube or you're watching it live on LinkedIn. I'm so glad you're here. Make sure you go over to my skiplacour.com website and make sure you sign up for my continuing education and see everything, all the videos and everything I have there. Make sure that you listen to the Workouts for Old Men podcast on your favorite podcast platform. All right, the Workouts for Old Men podcast. All right, I know you want this badly. I know that the information for you, and when you're a little bit older, you got a lot of things going on. You get confused by a lot of information. I want to streamline this for you. I want to make it simple and effective so you can continue with your busy, productive life, but lose that body fat, build that muscle, get healthy and fit for a long, healthy life. Today is day number 10 of my 30 lessons in 30 days, where I'm breaking down the ways of working out, eating, putting systems and strategies, a lifestyle together so you can be healthy and fit, that most men who are a little bit older like you and me get wrong, right? That's from my 36 years of experience doing this, not just doing it myself, but helping men go through the process. I've talked to literally thousands of men one-on-one, and I'm not talking about the videos or the emails or appearances in the crowd. I mean, talking to men like you one-on-one. So these are the things that men, some smart men, hardworking men, just like you, get wrong, right? I want to clarify today in lesson number 10. And the link to this article, I want you to read the article. The link to this article is in this video description. I'm just alerting you and telling you where to go on my skiplacour.com website. You're going to click that link. It's about your fat loss journey, how it really works. This was inspired by a gentleman who reached out to me yesterday, and he got a little bit of coaching and some initial diet and workout plan, and he did it for 4 months, and then he got another person to tell him to do something different, and he's all confused. After listening to his story, I said, that information that you got that you did for 4 months, it must have worked, right? You did for 4 months. Nobody does anything that doesn't work for that long. And he said, well, yeah, that's right. And then I said, well, is this the way you felt? Is this the way you felt? All these things happen. And then when you switch to the other plan that the gentleman gave you, this, he goes, that's exactly what happened. I said, well, you're doing everything right. But the challenge was he didn't have any follow-up support. So he was doing everything right, and he was doing a sustainable manner. He got the right information, but he thought he was losing even though he's winning, because there's no one to guide him and keep him on track. So that's when men during this fat loss journey, weight loss journey, they get it all confused. Then they start changing their training routine or doing more reps, or they're waiting shorter periods of time before sets. They're trying special foods, right? They get lost in all the weeds when they're doing everything right because they don't know how the process works. So in this lesson, I'll tell you about the truth about this weight loss journey, how it really happens when you do it in a sustainable manner. And when you don't do it in a sustainable manner, you take these short-term fixes like these fad diets, right? The difference, all right, how it's supposed to feel. So when you're doing it right, you keep on keeping on. All right. So that is lesson number 10 of 30 lessons in 30 days. Be back tomorrow for lesson number 11. If you have any questions, make sure you reach out to me. I make myself available. My number is available all over this video and all over my website. You can text me directly, call me directly. All right. I've got many ways to help you reach your goal if you're interested in one-on-one coaching, so I can take you through the process so you'll have it for the rest of your life. It's much, much more efficient than trial and error and watching all these videos from all these different sources. All right. So that's it for our time here today. Again, reach out if you want one-on-one coaching, or I can help you in any way. Let's take on the day with a sense of urgency. We have to when we're a little bit older. We've got more time behind us than we do in front of us. Have a great day.